Om Namah Shivaya. We are living in a time and age that demands a lot from us in order to achieve something. And that could be in terms of health, wealth, sacrifice, of one's family, of one's time. And unless one doesn't sacrifice what we have, we usually don't get what we want. So many people ask, what is the best way to find God or to experience God in today's time and age? In the various other yugas or time spans, God realization was supposedly very easier to attain. They would recite the Vedas, the Suktas, or they would do some sacrifices, or they would do some fire offerings, and immediately a Deva or a Devi would just appear before them in front of fire, through the fire. As time passed by, these appearances became meager because the faith vested in them became smaller, became weaker. In whatever yuga that you might be, one ingredient really spans out in all of them, and that is faith, Shraddha. To attain the grace of God, you just simply need to follow your path of Dharma. Every soul is born with a certain purpose to fulfill, which will fulfill the broader plan or the greater plan of the universe. Just like in the Ramayana, when the Vanaras were busy building bridges, carrying huge stones and rocks, there was also a little squirrel who did its part in building that massive setu. When few of the Vanaras, looking at the squirrel's attempt to lift a few little pebbles and take it to where the setu was being built, they started mocking it. Yet it was doing its job without minding the mockery. And when Sri Rama came to know of its contribution, he lauded it greatly, calling it the greatest contributor in the building of the bridge. So you might feel that the world is mocking the path that you have chosen to carry on. But if you are steadfast and one-pointed and faithful to your ideal, one day or the other, the whole universe will acknowledge your contribution in one way or the other. When you expect the right thing from the right person, it will come on to you at the right time. You expect the right thing from the wrong person, no matter you wait for a lifetime, That is not going to happen. So if you need a perspective on walking the path of spirituality, first is to stick to your dharma. Dharma doesn't mean religion. Dharma doesn't mean duty. Dharma means being true to yourself and the universe around you. When you realize that there is great synchronicity between you, your thoughts, your actions, and its impact on the surroundings that you live, you would become very mindful and aware of the effects and consequences even your thoughts have on your surroundings. That is dharma. To live in such a way that your presence, even your thoughts, don't affect any being around you and enriches their existence is dharma. Sri Ramachandra lived in such a way that wherever he went, everyone became uplifted in one way or the other. That is why he is called as Maryada Purushottama. Because even without doing, he did a great many things, like uplifting each and every soul who came in his contact. That is why we call him Bhagavan. Not because he was God, because he had the ability to uplift a soul trapped in the web of samsara to something which is divine. That is dharma. So the first step is to follow your dharma. And to follow, you need to understand it. To understand it, you need to go deeper into yourself. And to go deeper into yourself, you need some help. And that is where Ramanama comes into picture. If you use Nama Japa as a guide or as a prop to go deeper within yourself, the fear of drowning or fear of getting lost in the ocean of samsara will become lesser. Catching hold of the Ramanama, you will descend into the depths of your being, which in all probability is filled with darkness. And that Ramanama will give you the light of wisdom, the light of the divine, to illuminate the dark recesses of your mind. The value of a candle is realized only when all the lights go off, only when the sun sets, when there is no electricity. You appreciate and acknowledge the contribution of the light of the candle. In the same way, when your soul goes through the darkness of confusion, of abandonment, of frustration, of disappointment, turn to Ramanama or to any divine name that appeals to your soul. Stick to it, have faith, have shraddha, and have nishtha, That is one-pointedness. Catch hold of it, go deeper and deeper and deeper. Through the name, through the name of Rama, someday you will find Rama himself. Namah Shivaya.